Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this lecture we will discuss parts of speech. So we have discussed before as well, but I think it would be better to discuss it again, so that if you have any confusion, if you have any doubts, so it would be clear. Okay, so this is book. I will send you soft copy of this book as well. So we have discussed introduction, each and everything. So now by today we will start with parts of speech. So before it we can get some information about grammar. What is grammar? Introduction to grammar. So as definition, first of all, grammar. What is grammar? The whole system and structure of a language. The whole system and structure of a language is known as grammar. A set of prescriptive notions about correct use of a language. So language is all about how you will use grammar is all about how you will use how you will do a correct use of language. Okay, so this is all about a bit introduction about grammar. So the rules in grammar cover the selection and ordering of words to create sentences. Every word belongs to one of a number of classes depending on how it is used in a sentence. So this is very important. Every word belongs to one of a number of classes. One of a number of classes. Every word belongs to one of a number of classes depending on how it is used. How it is used in a sentence. So here how it is used, this is very important. How it is used. Which the word, how the word is used in that context, this is very important. And this with the help of this thing we as he's saying, word belongs to one of a number of classes depending on how it is used in a sentence. These different classes are called parts of speech. Different classes like verb class, adverb class, noun class, pronoun class. So these are different classes and different words, how we are using that word and how the word is used. So by with the help of this thing we used to classify a word in among these classes. Okay, so a part of speech doesn't explain what a word is. A part of speech doesn't explain what a word is. This is very important. A part of speech doesn't explain what a word is. While going through parts of speech are focused not on what the word is, rather than how it is used. Depend on how it is used in that context, how we are using this word, for what purpose we are using this word. This is very important while talking about parts of speech, while talking about some classification. Got it? So this is very important. Please keep this in your mind very clearly, that here in parts of speech doesn't explain what a word is, rather than how it is used. The same word might be a different part of speech in different sentences depending on the context of its use. The same word might be a different part of speech in a different sentences depending on how the context of its use. This is again on the context of its use. Context, what the context is basically, what do you think the context? The context is in which scenario, in which phrase, in which sentence, in which paragraph, in the paragraph, the sentence, the phrase, the clause, that is the context of that word. Got it? So we have to focus on the context of its use, where we have used the word. Got it? And how and for what purpose we are using the word in that context. This is important. Got it? So now move to now we will go through different classes of how we are we used to classify these words. So it's begin with verb, like verb used to describe an action, state or occurrence. So any word through which we are talking about, we are discussing about some action, some state or some occurrence. So this word, as here the role we are taking from the word is, maybe the word is talking about some action, some state or some occurrence. So with the help of its role, the role played by the word, or how we use that word in some context. So here our focus by using this word is that with the help of the word we are talking about some action, some state, and some occurrence. Got it? So this is all about verb. You can find some examples by Google it, but you can do that. Sentences with verb class, sentences with verb, and you have to find at least 10 sentences. You have to write down, you have to jot down 10 sentences with verb. Got it? Now moving toward adverb. Used to modify the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Used to modify the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb. So here our focus is on, in adverb class, which word we used to take, we used to count in adverb class. Used to modify any word we are using to modify the meaning of a verb. It could be any word. It could be any word. The word we are using to modify or to give more information about the verb we have used. So the word we are using here in this context, in this scenario, the additional word, we will consider the word under the category of, under the class of adverb. So adverb is very much complex because modify the meaning of verb, adjective, or another adverb. It could a word could, for we can use a word for three different things, like for modifying a verb, for modifying an adjective, for another adverb as well. Got it? So it's a bit complex. You can say that in simple, you can say with the help of the term adverb, or the word we use, or the word we add under the head of adverb class used to play the role that sometime it used to give us more information about a verb, about an adjective, or about another adverb. So please keep this in your mind. Again, your practice, what would be your practice? What you have to do, you have to do that 10, you have to find out 10 sentences with adverb. Got it? With the word which is playing the role of an adverb. Got it? Now move to next. Noun. Used to identify any of a class of people, place, or things. Common noun, or to name a particular one. These four per noun. Got it? So in simple, you can say naming word, any word you are using to give names to things. It could be anything. For example, love. There is a word love. Basically it's a feeling. Love is a feeling. You can feel it. But here our concern is with its use. Why we are using the word love here? We are using the word love to give name to the feeling which we have inside, or which we normally used to have the feeling. But whenever we are giving name to that feeling, so here we are using the word to give name to the feeling of love. So here the word love will use under the class of noun. So maybe I have clear, maybe you are clear or maybe not, but what you have to do, you have to find out at least 10 sentences with noun. Now move to next. Pronoun. Used instead of a noun to indicate something or someone already mentioned. The here mentioned is very important. Used to indicate of a noun to indicate something or someone already mentioned, mean something which is already discussed. You have mentioned, for example, Quaid-e-Azam. You have a sentence with the name of Quaid-e-Azam, with the word Quaid-e-Azam. So whenever in the next sentence you don't want to repeat again, instead you want to add some additional short word. It could be his. For example, for Quaid-e-Azam you are using he. Got it? So it is a pronoun. You can use it to avoid repetition. At the same time, as you have mentioned Quaid-e-Azam before, to not mention him again, his name, just to use the pronoun he for this purpose. So again, the practice you have to do, you have to find out at least 10 sentences with pronoun. Now adjective. used to provide extra information about a noun, includes determiners. So you can find some extra information about determiners in next chapter. So here our focus on adjective, used to provide extra information about a noun. So if you can find any extra information in the context, in the word, in the phrase, in the clause about the noun, so the extra information we are using the word for this purpose, this verb will we use under the, we can consider that under the head of adjective class. Got it? So you have to find out some more example sentences for to get a good understanding. But now preposition. So used with a noun, this is very important. Preposition used with a noun to provide information about position or movement. Position or movement, used with a noun to provide information about position or movement. For example, I have a word noun like pen. The pen is on the table. So here I am talking about the noun pen, and I am giving relation or position of the noun with other. It could be table, it could be anything, but here my focus on to talk about the position with respect to other. It could be anything in that context, in the scenario. So here I am giving the relation or relation between especially about position, that how the pen and table are interlinked. So here I can say the pen is on the table. So here with the help of on, I am using preposition, on preposition, to talk about some position. And you can find so many examples of preposition like on, at, over. You can find, you have to find out at least 10 sentences with preposition. Next, conjunction, used to join two words or clauses, that is and word. So it could be used for any, to join, for, you can say in simple, joining word. It could be, we can say it joining word, any word which is a playing, which playing a role of which is joining something. Like it could be any clause, it could be any phrase, it could be any sentence, it could be so wherever you are using some words, some additional word to joining these two clauses, phrases, words or sentences, we can say that the word is we can consider the word under the category of conjunction or under the class of conjunction. Now next, interjection. And you can say interjection is a sudden feeling used as an exclamation, that is, oh, stop, and followed with the exclamation mark. So you can find the exclamation mark here. Here this is exclamation mark. So any sudden feeling, it could be any it could be anything, any voice, any sudden sound, whatever you spoke on that spot when you got the feeling, the sudden feeling. So it could be, you can't define some word, you can't it is personal. You can say it's personal. Any word, and you on the spot you spoke out like hurrah for have, if you got some happiness, you are shocked. So it could be anything, for any of your word you are using on that spot. So any certain feeling, any word you are using to express any certain feeling, this kind of, you can take the word under the class of interjection. So this is all about you can say about this is all about your parts of speech. If you have any query, any question, you may ask. Okay, thank you for today. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.